Super G here. I got really lucky being able to demo Warhammer Underworlds Online. I am a Warhammer Age of Sigmar fan, paid a little bit of $40K, and just happened to get into the beta. So I'm just going to jump right in. I have never played this before. I'm an Age of Sigmar player, but this is sort of new to me. Board game seems interesting. Want to see if the online game and video games attractive. So we're going to do the tutorial and just do the basics. Understand this is a dice game / card game. Also has some models, of course, built into it, but we're just going to learn the basics of the game before we go on to playing with the cards. So I'm going to learn how to play. Got a little bit of camera control here. Use the mouse and also WASD keys, zoom in and out. It's decent. Alright. Got some narrative. Separated from her storm-cast brethren, Angerhard Brightshield finds herself alone in the mirrored city of Shadespire. I already got a dude on us already. Zarkus and Gartok. She is not alone, and they come out of the shadows. Alright, so fighters. Each turn, you activate one of your fighters as you seek glory and triumph in Shadespire. Your fighters have 3 main characteristics. Move with a hex and a number in it. Okay. Their defense has 1 shield and 4 wounds. Okay, that's familiar to me. Angerhard is never one to shy away from a fight. She immediately charges toward the nearest servant of Khorne. Alright, so charge actions. Select Angerhard. Alright. Click her Sigmarite hammer. Attack. And choose Zarkus to confirm. Alright. And there she goes. Alright, dice portion. We have 3 hammers. When a fighter attacks, they roll a number of attack dice equal to the dice characteristic of the attack. It was 3. Alright. Angerhard is rolling 3 attack dice. Her attack needs to roll a smash symbol, the hammer, to succeed. Alright, I got 2 of them. Defense dice. When attacked, fighters will roll a number of dice equal to their defense. Alright, 1 shield. Zarkus rolls 1 defense dice, looking for block result, which he gets. If the attacker rolls more successes than the defender, the attack succeeds and the defender takes damage. Alright, I have 2 successes to his 1 defense, so he takes 2 damage. Alright, the attack is a success or a draw. The attacker may choose to drive the defender back. Okay, we will put them over here. Angerhard's Sigmarite hammer lands with a force so mighty the Blood Warrior gets knocked backward. Sensing an opportunity, Gartok charges in to attack the surprisingly aggressive Stormcast. Alright, he has 1 smash. And I have 1 shield defense. Failed attacks. An attack will fail if there are no successes in the attack roll, or if there are equal or more successes in the defense roll. Fortunately, Angerhard's 1 block is enough to stop Gartok's 1 smash. Alright. Angerhard brings up her shield in time to block Gartok's fierce attack. Despite reeling from the blow, she's more determined than ever. Inspiration. In certain circumstances, your fighters can become inspired, improving their stats and abilities. Alright, that's why she's got lightning around her. Okay. Angerhard and the rest of the Steelheart champions become inspired whenever they roll a block or a critical success while defending an attack. Alright, so it pays to play defense with these guys. Emerging from the fog is Severin Steelheart, the leader of the Steelheart's champion. With stoic determination, he strides toward the cries of battle. Charge tokens. Since Angerhard has a charge token, she's unable to move or attack for the rest of the round. Instead, we'll move to Severin. Okay, so we'll select him and move him here. Click the move icon and he's off. Alright, it's enemy's turn. Ignoring his wounds, Zarkus whips his head around to the armor-clad newcomer. He charges forward with bloodshot eyes and a crazed scream. Alright. Ooh, 2 smashes. And I got a critical. If the defender rolls more critical successes than their attacker, the defender automatically blocks the action regardless of the number of successes on the attack roll. Okay, so I automatically block. Zarkus rolled 2 smash, but I rolled 1 critical, and I defend it. Nice. And I am now inspired. Since Severin has a move token, he's unable to move or charge for the rest of the round. However, he can still attack. Select Severin, click Sigmarite Broadsword, and choose Zarkus. Okay. 1 critical, 1 smash. 1 critical, but my smash wins. Both Severin and Zarkus rolled a critical success, so they'll cancel each other out. However, since Severin also rolled a smash, this attack will succeed. Alright. Severin brings down his Sigmarite Broadsword on Zarkus, and the Blood Warrior crumbles beneath the mighty Stormcast. Nice. Taken out of action. Once a fighter has been dealt damage equal to their wounds characters, they're taken out of action. The player who took the fighter out of action will gain a glory point. Glory is, this is glory. It can be gained via various ways during a match. Whichever side has the most glory points at the end of the match is the winner. Okay. So he gone. I got 1 glory point. And we have a new fighter. Drawn by the smell of slaughter, Riptooth the Fleshhound leaps from the shadows. On here comes my next fighter. Following in the footsteps of his leader, Oberyn the Bold steps onto the battlefield. Alright, let's move him. So we select him, choose a hex, click move. There he goes. Wherever Riptooth is, Magor Redhand is never too far away. The leader of the Fiends vows to drown this battlefield in blood. Alright. That's the end of the round. Each side gets 4 activations before a round ends. When the round ends, all charge and move tokens are removed. This means fighters can charge, move, and attack again in the next round. Starting a new round, rolling off. At the start of a new round, each player rolls 4 dice to determine who goes first. The player who rolls the highest number of critical successes wins, and gets to choose which player goes first. Okay. If both players are tied for the most critical successes or no player has rolled any, then the player with the most single supports, dot with a half circle, wins. If the players are still tied, then the winner is the player with the most double supports, dot with 2 half circles. Okay, fair enough. Yes, I won that. I have a critical and he does not. Awesome. Okay. Severin can see the forces of Khorne closing in. He prepares for the onslaught. Guard action. A unit on guard will succeed on defense rolls when rolling both block and dodge. Okay. We'll select Severin and put him into guard. Gartok seeks to succeed where Zarkus failed and launches himself at Severin for the glory of Khorne. Alright. So he's got 1 smash, and I have a dodge and something else. If you have a friendly fighter adjacent to an attacker, yes, I do, they can give support to your defense rolls. Results of single support, dot with a half circle, will count as a success. Okay. If you have 2 allies adjacent, then double support also counts. Alright, so I'm guarding, so we dodged, and I have single support. So I have 2 successes. Thanks to being on guard and Angered's support, Severin's rolls of dodge and single support both count as successes, and he's able to defend. Nice. Support can also work for attacks. For example, Angered will get support from Severin if she attacks Gartok. Any single support, Dealt with a half circle results on her attack roll count as a success. Okay, so we'll choose Angerod, Sigmarite Hammer, and attack Gartok. Smash in a single support and a defense. So I am successful. Yeah. With support from Steelheart, Angerod manages to land a solid blow on Gartok. Ability. Some fighters have special abilities such as Gartok who can never be driven back by an attack even if it succeeds. Without warning, Riptooth rushes forward to take a bite out of Oberyn. Oh, 2 criticals. That'll do it. Inspiration. Be warned, Magor and all his fighters inspire when they inflict damage. Oh, nice embers. It's a pretty cool effect. I like it. Surrounded by servants of Khorne would normally be a dire position to be in, but Severin sees an opportunity to turn the tide. Scything. Some attacks have the Scything ability, which allows an attack to strike all adjacent enemy fighters. Oh, that would come in handy right now. So, choose Severin, and we'll choose Mighty Swing, or Mighty Attack. Mighty Swing, and we'll go with Riptooth, yeah. Mighty Swing targets all adjacent enemies, so select which adjacent enemy fighter, Gartok or Riptooth, you wish to attack first. Alright, let's do Riptooth. Smash, and 2 dodges. Okay. Then we'll go with Gartok, a smash, and a single support. That counts. So that's a hit. Oh, he's gone. Another glory point. With a bloodthirsty roar, Magor charges directly at the leader of the Steelheart's champion. Alright, let's see what he can do. Alright, he's got a smash and 2 blocks, so I block it, but I took damage. What? Some attacks have the cleave ability, which allows them to ignore any block unless the defender rolls, which unfortunately is why Severin is taking damage. Okay, that's good to know. And he's inspired. Nice. While his leader reels from Magor's attack, Oberyn instead charges silently and deliberately at Riptooth. Some attacks have the knockback ability, which allows them to drive an enemy back an additional hex on a successful attack. Alright, so we will choose Oberyn. The Sigmarite Grand Hammer. And he rolls a critical and a smash. 1 dodge. We got him. Alright, let's push him way back over here. Of the 4 servants of Khorne, only Magor and Riptooth remain, but they are currently too spent to launch another assault. If all of your fighters have a charge token or are unable to make an attack, you may have to skip your turn and wait until the next round. Which would be upcoming, but that is the end. Alright. 2-0, not bad. That made a lot of sense. It's actually pretty easy to follow, despite the fact that the dice are a bit weird. Getting used to it. Alright, that's it for the basics tutorial. I'm going to be back again with another video on the card play and glory points.